I am happy. Tichafa wewe Kwa hiyo unangwakandimisa pana hapa.
Sorry.
Management yangu ina hidi za unangomira.
Sakachinja management zote mazwa.
Iwe nini mutori boy nya dingara kakurangara tukunoti mina matedi zikutopindura kwa yangu. Andi takatomboenda last day unochinjani. Ndakanyasoenda tichize kuti watuda kuti ati manage njani. Tobva tanosvika ikoko. Tobva tanodzoka tikaudzwa kuti hama dzangu munhu amati akumanage ndi uyu.
Mani ungosarudza mama.
Roza takaitika but takazoudzwa kuti watakasarudza asiri wataida. Saka takazosaridza kuti zvitori confusing. But man
ko mahobo namagadha apindira.
Magadha anopinda akatombopindira. Uziya mukadzi wamanager angari kumazoya akatanga kulauda chiudza kuti munopenga akabva azungunza thou shall be humbled. Saka vakabva isa mufesi wavo man.
Haisitaizvenzwa kai.
Zvinezvi pakashata. Gorero takatopemberera ngozi tichiti mudzimu. Ine unoziva pane mufana uyu anonzi
wescripture yenye ngampani.
Izvo zvarongoisa mamemory verse. Achingodza vanoti the time is about now. Saka tangomirira unoti
manje anti-lodges association yacho manager weyo
ende payakabhoya kunoka
danger mpesa ane futhi ka.
Welcome to another episode of The Week. I'm your host, Maggie Magirazi, and let's get into it. This week, Kembo Mohadi got a new hero, Baltasar Ebang Engonga. This man took over 400 sex tapes with anyone from the president's sister to ministers' wives. But to be fair, no one else took 400 videos. There are 365 days in a year. This means that this man was putting in triple overtime. Even on public holidays, the only person to ever show this kind of work ethic in Zim would be Jonathan Moy. During Mugabe's era, Engonga hasn't really commented. He just posted a picture of his wife and kids saying family is everything. The chief prosecutor said that if he is found to have an STI, he can be prosecuted for offenses against public health. Tables are shaking in the SADC region. ANC lost their governing majority. Mozambicans are protesting for Frelimo rigging another election. And Botswana's ruling BDP lost the presidency after 58 years. President Mokwetsi Masisi peacefully handed over power to the opposition. And guess what? The sky didn't fall down. On the other hand, Frelimo in Mozambique has tear-gassed and opened fire on citizens protesting incumbent Daniel Chapo. Students have retaliated by staging a noise protest by banging pots and pans in hostel windows. As a result, our SADC chairman, well, not all of us, but the main one, is doing the SADC chairman things, calling for an extraordinary summit of SADC heads of state in Harare. Saka kana iwewe uneka business kako kema palm trees utofana ugadzira application chako chitenda chaja. The PF are not pleased that the alleged Zimbabwe voter plan backfired, especially since they know that the Vakacha to Vote scheme is the only kind of vacation that most of us will be able to afford. For those of you wondering where our Futsek Comrade is, unfortunately he's unable to be with us here this week as he went to the US on an election observer mission. As the Harare Southeast West delegate, we all have the responsibility of ensuring a free and fair election. The Republicans won everything, even without the help of the Electoral College. This is like PF winning without Uzumamara Mapfungwe suddenly having 6 million extra voters. Look at this. This isn't even Melania. She's apparently where white women go when they realize that they married and support balding blonde monsters. Remember this? Anyways, Mr. Little Piggy went to the White House, twice won, continuing with the recent rapid rise of nationalism and fascism, which famously hurts black people and their shithole countries. So what the hell are you so happy about? minor news, the Zanu PF has introduced a new rule prohibiting its officers from using their mobile phones whilst on duty, except for breaks or lunch. They responded, "Bold of you to assume that we can even afford data." According to the Herald, Zimbabwe is now a leader in cybersecurity. Leader in cybersecurity pakudi when you can't even stop WhatsApp audios from leaking. A headmaster, who is also a marker at Zimsek, has been raping children, promising them good grades in what can only be called an AIDS for AIDS scheme. He was advised to approach the High Court for bail, which evidently is our justice system's pay-to-rape scheme. Partnered, of course, with the Amnesty So You Vote For Me program. Zanu PF. After ANC lost their governing majority, it was Botswana's turn to boot out their long-time ruling party, the BDP. The party lost power after 58 years of ruling. And what did President Masisi do? He peacefully handed over power to the opposition, the Umbrella for Democratic Change, the UDC. Sounds suspiciously like the Western-sponsored former opposition party MDC. And our government is like, what? How dare you? Zanu is quickly losing friends in Southern Africa. And who's next to go? Frelimo in Mozambique doesn't seem to be doing 100% with all these post-election protests. Our press is calling this urgent SADC summit to probably try and keep his top shatters in power in the region. Because it would be lonely, Sha. Imagine running elections in Zim when you can't even call on your SADC buddies to do nothing. The United States of America went into its presidential polls this week with Vice President Kamala Harris looking to go one-up to POTUS, whilst Donald Trump needed a second chance to build a taller wall and garner more indictments whilst at it. According to CNN exit polls, on the most important issues from the voters, 35% voted for democracy, 31% for economy, and 25% just wanted to vote for an old orange angry dude who thinks that women do not deserve to control their own bodies. Kamala also lost a bunch of votes because she didn't act against the genocide in Palestine. So yep, America now has a coup-attempting convicted criminal as president. Some other presidents are definitely happy with this. Like this guy. And this guy. Our praise was not wanting to be left out and sent his congratulatory message to Trump. The world needs more leaders like you who speak for the people. Yeah. This has been the week with me, Maggie Magrazi. Until next week, maybe, hopefully, maybe, adzoke, maybe anodzoka. Next week, see you. Bye-bye.